let's begin anyway, okay? Because in today's session, right, I am going to be taking you on a stroll down memory lane through my years of work within epigenetics. It never ceases to amaze me the power of what the memory can travel through, as in through time and space. Unbelievable, okay? And depending on our perspective or our lenses, we see them, our memories, how we see our memories, right? They can bring pain or pleasure. Unfortunately, it's always much easier for our minds to gravitate to the pain aspect of a memory. It reminds me how we might receive, I'm going to exaggerate it here, 999 positive and uplifting comments on our Facebook post. But the only one we truly see and retain, right, and feel is that one single negative comment. It's as if we won't allow ourselves to keep our focus on appreciation where it needs to be, with the 999. It's human nature, by the way. It's not, you're not doing it wrong, it's just human nature. And so I want to teach you, right, how to shift that. And it's in this shift of focus and perspective that I wanted to dive in today so you can see the abundance of choice right in front of you when it comes to even your most challenging memories. Plus, I'll be guiding you through a special visualization. I like to call this visualization flip the coin. Okay, but more on that. First, I wanted to pass along 2 key principles when it comes to better understanding of the deep impact our memories can have on our life. Because we all have them. 1, emotional timestamp. Emotional timestamp. Don't know what let me say it again. Emotional timestamp. During our lifetime, we have certain experiences that trigger deep emotions within, which leads us to setting the stage of for a memory. And in these moments, it's like your emotions create a very unique timestamp. Locking in the events of that moment, seemingly frozen, right, in place inside our minds, which is why we can be stuck by a memory 20, 40 years later, and it seems to carry a similar intensity as when it first occurred. And whenever we travel back to our memory in our mind, the emotions are triggered by that emotional timestamp. Anybody have that? Right? It's like a personal logbook for our lifetime. This timestamp imprints on our mind and our energy field. Unfortunately, too many of those emotional timestamps from our memories, unprepared, okay? Those timestamps from our memories, as if we have this belief as if they cannot be changed. And when we falsely believe that the past is permanent, it can lead to another limiting belief I call number 2, identity stickers. Identity stickers. Recently, we've been spending time on our own stories here, right? And how we carry them forward in our life. Well, the memories we create over time are the fuel that drive those stories, and those memories those memory-driven stories eventually lay the groundwork for our identity. Who we believe we are? It's like our memory-driven stories create an identity sticker that gets slapped on our heart, mind, and spirit. It's an imprint. It's a stamp, right? And if we only allow a certain range of memories to build that identity sticker, it can seem almost impossible to peel off because they become so integrated with us, which leads to the tricky, sticky part of managing your memories. For most of your life, you may believe they carry only one meaning, these stories, when in fact, you have abundance of choice around your memories. You just don't know that yet. And that leads us to a special flip the coin visualization. But first, I want to ask you before we do that, can you recall memories that trigger you, that don't carry great feelings with you? Could be a memory of your father or mother leaving, right? It could be a memory of being separated from family members as parents divorce and that pain. You could have memories of what a relationship looks like that now impact your current relationship in a negative way. You could have memories about your school years, friends that betrayed you. You could have memories that you don't always remember, but they surface every once in a while. Let me know below, do you have memories that resurface on you? Hello, Don. Hello, Samir. Do you have reoccurring memories? I have them. Did you get rejected when you asked for a job, raise? And so now every time you go to ask your boss for a raise, a different boss, not even the same company maybe, you're like, yeah, I better just be happy with what I have. I remember last time and how that turned out. Do you have childhood memories that really have created that time sticker on you that make it hard to let go of? Because that's what I want to know. Is this applicable to you? If you don't want to share the story, that's okay, the memory. But is this applicable in your life? Are you aware of it? Yes. Hello. Thank you. Thank you. Absolutely. Okay. Would you like a visualization? I say we do it. Okay. Let's do this visualization. I want you to get into a comfortable position. You've been through the process with me, and if you're new, it's kind of cool. Because when you go through a visualization, what you're doing is you're giving your subconscious mind a way to change. You're giving it permission to see an old paradigm in a new way. Visualization gets the subconscious on board with change, and I'm all about change, okay? And if you're here for a reason, and I'm grateful that you're in my life so I can be in your life. All right, I'm going to cover my camera, and I'm going to take you through a visualization. So get into a comfortable position, okay? Perfect. All right, let's begin. Preferably with your feet on the floor and sitting in a comfortable position, okay? With your eyes closed, I want you to take a breath into your lungs. We're going to activate your body here. So take a deep breath into your lungs. You're bringing in this fresh oxygen, filling your lungs to capacity. Now stay with me and follow me. and hold it. Hold the breath a little bit longer. There you go. Okay. Now release it. Exhale a huge cleansing breath. You can hear it. I want to hear it. If I could hear it, I would hear it. There you go. Take a next breath in. This one, though, is a belly breath. And as you fill your stomach to capacity, it extends, right? And before you exhale, I want you to sense, feel, and imagine there is a string attached to the back of your belly button to your spine. And as you exhale, are you full? Is your stomach full with the breath? There you go. Now on the exhale, I want you to sense, feel, and imagine that your vertebrae is pulling your stomach, your belly button back more as you exhale. More breath to exhale, the stress of life, the old patterns. All the way back to your spine. There you go. Activating your spine. Feel it? Now on the next breath, we're combining here. You're going to extend your stomach, but you're going to do both. You can do this. Just stay with me here. Take the breath in. You're going to imagine the breath coming into your stomach. It's going to activate your central nervous system, and you're going to fill your lungs to capacity. So begin. Breathing in, as if you're taking it up from the root chakra. Activating that area of your body, activating your spine and your central nervous system, bringing the breath up into your lungs, up through your throat, your third eye, and into the brain, activating the right and the left hemisphere of your brain. There you go. Activating healing in your body and preparing you for change. There you go. Now on the exhale, I want you to sense, feel, and imagine. As I count to 3, I'm taking you on a journey with me. Let's begin. 3, exhale. And you start to sense, feel, and imagine that you become more deeply relaxed. 2, the sounds of my voice allow you to become more deeply relaxed. And 1, the sounds around you just allow you to visualize and to stay with my voice. Sense, feel, and imagine that you are sitting in a cozy chair out on the deck of a blissful vacation. You could be near a beach, a creek in the mountains, or wherever imagination your mind takes you as it leads you to see and feel the experience of your perfect vacation home. You are there. You are present. You're calm. And you're sitting in the most comfortable chair, in the most blissful vacation home on the deck. As you settle into the chair, you look down on your lap and you notice an old shoebox with a lid on it. You gently lift the lid and you see it is overflowing with old photographs from your past. Pick up a group of 5 or 6 photos. And now as you start to flip through them, you can feel the edges of each photo as they graze your fingertips. You pick up another group of photos. Reflecting on each moment of time that was captured in each of the images. Bringing a flood of memories back as you review each image. Some of them are from when you were 3 years old. A birthday party, a camping trip, holidays. While others are when you were 13 years old. With each photo, another memory seems to rush to the front of your mind. You can feel yourself becoming transported back to that exact time in your life. A photo of you learning how to fix an engine. A photo with your best friend. You return to the moment in the picture, and old emotions begin to rise up. Some of these emotions are not happy. Some remind you of betrayal, pain, the loss of others that are no longer present. Some may trigger regrets of long lost people in our life that we've lost contact with. With each of these negative emotions, it seems too easy to allow them to creep into your heart and mind. As if those negative memories are set in stone, unable to be changed. Yeah, that's when you notice a coin in the bottom of your shoebox. You see it? It seems to glow and shimmer in a way that doesn't seem real, as if some buried treasure you saw in a movie once. It definitely felt like it when you found it as a child. And here it is. You pick it up gently with your fingers, and you notice that one side seems rough and bumpy, not pleasant to rub your finger on. The edges are jagged. On the other side, feel the other side. It's perfectly smooth, clean, soft. And as you rub your fingers on the other side of the smooth coin, it seems to calm your central nervous system. You feel as if a purity of light is passing from that side of the coin through your fingertips and all through your body, bringing about an unexplainable inner peace and surge of joy. As you look back at another photo, still in your other hand, you see that it triggers a negative memory for you. You feel pulled back to the coin in your opposite hand. Now, as if you were a kid, and when you were a kid, I want you to flip the coin up in the air, watching it glint in the sunshine. You catch it and open your palm. You look down and see that the pristine side of the coin, the smooth side, the bright side, is facing you. Suddenly you see the coin begins to shine brighter, almost blinding you for a quick moment. But when you return your gaze to that same picture now, the negative memory has vanished. All you feel is the blessing of the memory of what was good at that time. The wisdom gained begins to flourish within you. The love, the light, as if you transformed the feelings of the photograph. And you did. So you grab another picture that carries a negative memory. Yes. You flip the coin again. And every time you flip the coin again and again, each and every time, that pristine, smooth, shiny coin is facing you. Every time. The light shines through you from this side of the coin, now and always. And your memories are forever transformed. Feel it. Sense it. You can flip the coin at any time on a memory and find the wisdom and what was good at that time. To allow healing to occur, all because you choose to flip the coin. Finally seeing that you've always had an abundance of choice in how you perceive and receive your memories. You place the cover back on the shoebox gently. These are precious memories. And set it down on the floor of the deck. Now finding yourself settled back into your chair, you're feeling a sense of renewed gratitude. And a smile emerges because you now know and forever realize and remember you can always flip the coin. Still holding on to your coin, you let it dance between your fingers. Always ready to flip it and embrace the other side of your memories. Your vacation home is inviting you to return to this blissful place. Anytime an old memory surfaces and you have the choice and you are ready to flip it. It's time. As this is anchored in your mind, in your soul, in your subconscious, it's now time to bring your awareness back to the present time, knowing you can come here at any point. As I count from 1 to 3, you will come back to the space you were originally in. 1, bringing your awareness back to your body. 2, activating the cells in your body with your new integrated truth that flipping the coin always serves your highest good and is always a choice within you. 3, eyes wide open. You are now fully owning your truth and authenticity. You are complete. All right, dear ones. How are you doing? Okay. Hello, Ron. Hello, Molly Ann. Did it land? Were you able to? I don't even want to ask if you were able to visualize, because this is a thing we practice. And we go in and out of it when we go through visualization. And then as we do it, we get better at it. And as we practice it, it becomes alive in our cells. Okay? And our subconscious anchors to it, and it creates this truth. You'll find that you remember this little tip of flipping your coin when you get triggered in something. Okay? And you'll learn to be able to do it in the moment. But until then, I want to invite you to practice it. Because oftentimes what happens when we have been subjected and in a pattern of bad things happening or not experiencing life the way we want, it becomes so integrated in our system, we don't believe it can change, right? And I want to help you know and trust that it can change. Yeah. And so I want to give you tools that you can start to integrate. They might not all land with you, but some will. And that's what's important to me. Anybody have a question for me? Oh, that's really cool, Dina. You held a stone in your hand. That's super cool. It takes like 30 seconds for whatever you post to show up on here. So if you have a question for me, if you want to know anything else about it, ask me, okay? The topic was perfect? Oh, good. Good, Dina. We are in a time right now, everyone, with this super moon of change. We've been in this change, by the way, for, wow, a year and a half to going on, a long time. And you know it because we're in it, we're experiencing it. And now is actually not the time to be manifesting during this supermoon. Because the supermoon is about creating change, okay? And we'll probably, if you manifest, you might get what you want, but it's not necessarily what serves your highest good. So now is the time to just be, literally be. Allow yourself the flexibility of what can come in and be different for you. This is not a structure time. This is not a control time. This is a flow time, as we are all need to be in flow because things are changing. Okay. You're able to see but could not see the photos properly. You know what? That's okay. There isn't a right way or a wrong way. Your photos that are blurred or not proper, right, as you say, might just mean that they're deeply buried because there's some deep pain there. Just take what your subconscious gives you, dear one, your Vashi, and just know that you might experience it as a feeling of what doesn't feel good to you. Flip the coin and change the feeling. Okay? Yeah, you're good. You got it. No, the rough side won't come back up anymore, Elizabeth. When you flip the coin, the shiny side always comes back up. It's the different. The difference is the rough side represents the icky feeling or the icky memory. But when we flip the coin, it creates a new version of what that is. So when you flip the coin, it never comes up on the rough side. Yeah, flip it a few times. So it'll always come up, no matter what, it'll come up shiny. But if you feel like, oh, I don't know, maybe I want even more of a perspective, flip it again. Great question. Okay. I'm glad it worked, Elizabeth. Thank you. Thank you. Is today your birthday? Happy birthday, dear one. Mwah. Happy birthday. One of your photos. I did pick up on somebody rebuilding an engine. That's amazing. Oh, that makes me smile, Dina. Wow, that's so cool. Mwah. Thank you for sharing that. Yeah. And you had a memory from when you were 2 with your grandparents. Yeah, right? It's really powerful because our subconscious actually never forgets anything. Our conscious mind does. But the vibration of the memory lives within us until it's released, by the way. Yeah, that's why things can happen in our life and it doesn't make sense because we're not aware of it. Yeah. Okay, you're very welcome. And you're thanking Amanda for bringing you. Amanda, thank you. All right, everyone. Let me, next week, there is no Facebook Live because I am I have an event next Wednesday and won't be here. That's why. But there will be after that, okay? All right. I'm sending you off in love. Great visualization. And let's create change, right? Within you, one person at a time, because I believe in you. Sending you love, sending you support, and the gratitude that I have that we're in each other's life. Bye.